Greetings, ladies and gentlemen. It is March 16th, 2018, a Friday, and that means it's another wonderful day for basics. And today, this basics video is brought to you by my Discord, believe it or not, where I inquired what people wanted to actually see today, and I had a suggestion that I try some basics in a more old-timey style of playing. Those of you who have been studying the old great Go players of our time, like your Shusaku, things like that, I think we're going to try and give a nod to that style of play and just see how the games turn out. I think we're also going to pay a lot of attention to judging potential, things like that. Some positional judgment that was also raised, so we kind of have an idea of what we're going to start with. And those of you... Oops. Not yet, little buddy. And those of you who are, pretty astute may notice that I'm on my 9Q account over here on Foxy. Figure we'll start off with a 9Q game, and then maybe jump into a 1Q game. So we've got like a nice little spectrum of games today, I think. I think that's how it's going to go. I haven't been giving much love to the Q players quite so much. Been doing a lot of Don games lately, I feel. So let's go ahead and see where this goes. Alright, so we have a game here. I'm going to start off with some 3-4 points today rather than the 4-4 points. Something a bit like that, I feel. Now, we're going to go into old-timey, so I will go ahead and do a little bit of an enclosure here. It's also a little bit orthodox, that's fine. Normally, I would contemplate playing the pincer here. It's pretty good. For now, I'm actually going to back off with diagonal and see how my opponent wants to settle. Playing rather territorial. As a result, I expect him to play maybe more of an influential style of play. And we'll just see where we go from this. Oh my god, bad luck. Alright, so he played there. That is completely fine. I'm going to approach an open corner. I'm getting kicked. Not bad. And for me, that is. It's not bad for me. It's pretty freaking bad for him. I'm going to go low here because my high stones go low, giving a nice sense of enclosure. And my base is quite happy with this too. Now, in terms of potential, we don't really have much in the way of... Okay, now we do. Now our potential says that white is trying to build things over in here. So I'm going to play in such a way where I can grab a 2-space extension, no matter how he plays, approach me up or down. Not really going to matter quite so much. Alright, he approached from above, so below. And he should probably kick me. This is actually a good instance of where you can kick your opponent. The top of the board, that's not really quite so good an example of when you can kick your opponent. So far, we don't really have much to worry about in terms of potential on account that it doesn't really have much in the way of potential. However, since we have a framework top of the board, we actually have some potential if we want to use it. I mean, you can kind of see like, well, hey, I can grow here with like 1 extra point, but you know what? Kind of missing growth on this side. So if I can get growth here in Sente and then jump out, then we're kind of getting somewhere. However, there's still the bottom, and we do corner, sides, and then center. This is more of a going into center variation. So I'm going to take the last side first, which apparently I'm then going to get pincered on. Sure. No. I don't know. Gonna play over here, I think. I'm gonna follow that up because he didn't respond to me. And I think that ought to connect up something quite nicely. Alright then. We're connected up. It's good. It's real good. So, now, again, the question goes back to where's potential? It looks like all the stones are low, and that's uninteresting. We can't really attack anything. I mean, we could, like, throw a stone in here, like, disrupt a base, whatever. But, you know, most of our potential is, like, up in this framework area, and it wants to build. So here's what we're going to do. I'm going to just lean on here. Usually forces a response. And you can see with the one move, we're threatening to grow 1, 2, 3, 4, maybe 5 lines here. If you want to get kind of grade A, we could be like, bam. Now we're growing halfway across the board. So we had a framework, we identified there were low stones on the field, so we're now just seeking to keep them low. Do we have to worry about getting disconnected here? No, because we made this. He plays here, we play there, right? And then he can push when he has to connect. So he can't really cut through us, which means, bam! We're just going to go ahead and jump straight out up in that middle. And if he's not careful, I can play this one. And then we kind of grow here out into the middle. Maybe keep this low and then do that. I extended 3 spaces intentionally because I knew I could play this way. All I'm doing here, well, this is probably, oh, whatever, I already did it. I saw that I could go to Ko on this in order to grow. If you feel comfortable with the Ko, I mean, you can just go ahead and play the small knight, not the large knight, or wait, no, the 2 space, not the 3 space? Yeah, that thingy. Because here I don't really care about this. Reason why I don't care about it is because this is absolute. Well, actually, I didn't read this part out. This happens to be just like a thing that happens. If I take this, is actually big, so I can push through and I can cut, and then that threatens to kill either side. So we're probably going to ignore just about everything that he play. You know what? No. I'm not going to ignore everything. I'm not going to ignore everything. I want to show off. Yeah, I want to show off this building, this potential, identifying the potential and going for it. Because if you can identify your potential, then you get less jealous of your opponent's moves. Because you know that, okay, he's doing something, but you know, I got like something else I can do too. So it's not really that bad, you know? So let's say, for sake of argument, that he didn't back off from this Ko and I lost it. Darn. But you see how I can like keep growing? You see that? Because I have potential here. Suddenly, I'm not heartbroken that, oh dear God, I might lose 2 stones now. Tier. Right? We just don't care. Because again, you can see that we're literally growing across the entire board, from like one end of the board to the other. This is what we're threatening, right? So all we're doing here is identifying our potential and going for it. That 1 stone is kind of interesting, but I don't really want to get into that. So we're gonna do this instead, just to kind of like cap the group. I think that might be better, but don't quote me. Now check this out. Even that is not safe now because this is like right on the edge of the sector line. Remember, we've been like hitting those sector lines really, really hard lately. So if I play even one forcing move here, suddenly this is the new sector line. And if he doesn't respond to me, then suddenly this entire group's in trouble. You see that? Now, let's go ahead and give him a mulligan and let this group live. If I wanted to, I probably could try to kill it. but I don't really see a reason to kill it because I'm trying to impress upon the idea potential. And I think seeing this growing in front of your very eyes, regardless of what your opponent's doing, is really good. It is really good. It's really good. It's really good. So as you can see here, it lives, it dies. We don't care because he actually let us build from one end of the board straight to the other, and we're not getting, greedy about it. We're just looking at where our potential is, and we built towards it. I think I can do this. I mean, there's like there's stuff here. You can probably back off here if you're a little bit uncomfortable with all the cutting points. Like that's a legitimate concern. It really is. So the question is, are we ahead yet? I mean, he's got a pretty baller corner here. But I really do believe we are. I really believe we are. So I'm going to go ahead and prevent him from connecting in. We ignored this because this is connected out. This is a pretty strong shape. You can cut me in Gote. We don't really care. So we pretty much feel like we're fine at the moment as a result. So we can just go ahead and do whatever. That will back off of like so. It's gonna go ahead and keep sealing stuff in. Monkey jump over on the right hand side is pretty big because it's endgame. Monkeys are pretty big in endgame. I would hope. That's pretty big too. Here's an instance where I can play here because the Atari is cute. Though I guess by playing here, I am committing. Like, if he actually cut me right now, then he just dies on the right-hand side. Monkey, again, is still pretty big on the right. We can't kill him or anything, don't get me wrong. He's alive, but, take some territory away. Here he's hitting. I think he wants me to go up so he can go here. That would be a really huge swing in his favor, because that would be like getting me to take away 1 point. Then he Hane's 2 points. He's getting like 2 and 3, or 3 and 4 rather. But we can play here instead and threaten the monkey again, which is much better. Now we have a monkey here and a monkey here. Yeah, see, there we go. I'm going to play here just to get rid of some Sente stuffs. Yeah, there you go. Like I said, some monkey stuff's on the right-hand side. Pretty straightforward. It's some pretty straightforward, the monkey. Not sure where he's going to play next. He's got his options, of course. You can Hane over here on left-hand side, or you could do that. He can't cut off this monkey, but he can, force Ko, technically. We're not going to do it, though, but, he could force it. He is completely alive, though. There's absolutely no danger of it. I mean, this is one of those instances where he can actually play, what is this, T1? I think it's supposed to be T19, but whatever. He can actually play T1 up here, and he'd be alive, because I can't get rid of this eye. Of course, left-hand move is also kind of big for me, because it threatens a neuter monkey. It threatened a neuter monkey. Bonk. Again, there was no danger of any of this dying ever. So he's a little bit uncertain of monkey jumps, and that's okay. That's okay. Well, if I don't respond, he can double Atari and I can't connect, so I guess I'll go ahead and play here. Don't want that to happen, I don't think I do. Didn't have to play there because I could not kill him. He has plenty of liberties. But now we're in this endgamey stuff, so, I mean, I can play here, poke at the corner, I can poke from here too. So we're gonna go bish bash bonk boonk. Something a bit like that. What did he just play? Oh, okay, sure. Just go ahead and defend my shape, and it should be okay from there. Alright, poking at my shape. I agree with that completely. Sure. Getting that, Hane? No? Okay. Bambooed it because there was an Atari into a cut that he was threatening. I know what you're about to say, this is actually Sente, because if we push forward and he blocks, I can probably play there and kill him. Exactly. I'll go ahead and play here. There we go. Something a bit like that. This is kind of big. Forces him to respond, I think. I can't kill... Okay, that's fine too. That's fine too. I'll go ahead and play here. Ah, my corner. So sad, my corner. Though my corner now looks like Snoopy. Kind of. A little bit, right? My corner is Snoopy. Okay. That's cool. It's even got the eye. The start point is the eye. Oh my god, that's so cute. Nothing to really worry about here until this is a double Atari, so we're just gonna go ahead and play, let's say, this right now. Sorry. I'm fine. I do need to put a post-it over my monitor, so I quit staring at Snoopy, though. Okay, so we're gonna play here, because I think he's gonna owe me a move. I can threaten to come in. I can Hane. Don't really have... Ooh, wait, I could do this too. I'm sorry I ruined Snoopy. I'm sorry. There we go. Maybe he'll play here and force me to play here, and then this is just one of his ears. This also is pretty big. I push, he has to connect. I push again, he blocks. I push, he blocks. It's kind of bigly. Because this is Sente, keep in mind. This is like 1 point, and then you can go down to here, and then that's a point, that's a point. That's a point when that should not be any points. Yeah, like this should be the beginning of his points, but if he plays here, then it goes there, there. So, you know, it's 3-point Gote, I guess. I mean, endgame 3-point Gote is kind of good, right? He'll have to play here, though, because once all these liberties are gone, bonk. Once these liberties are gone, this will be an Atari, so that'd be bad. Sure, why not? Bonk. Yep, there too. I only have the one corner, though, I just noticed. Nah. Snoopy's forever ruined. Just doesn't quite look the same. Actually, I could have played here first.
现在开始读秒。
You're gonna cut me. You are going to cut me. You're gonna play here. You're gonna play here and then here. It does not work, but I feel that is what he will do. Should be fine. I'm just gonna play here. This always felt wrong, even when you know you can get away with it. It's like, but the Atari, and then forcing moves. This, I think, might have been larger. Maybe not. And now here. And now we're done. Never mind. Fake news. He's doing it. I don't think I have to respond here again. No, actually I do, but I could respond here or here, I believe. I'll play here, why not? I suppose protecting there could have also been fine. So this invasion is a little bit too late. A little bit too late. The territory is pretty much all nice and secured now. It'll probably be passing now, I would imagine.
9、8、
Seems
7、
good. Or you could keep it cutting me. That's fine too. Protecting the cutting point here. Because this one doesn't need protection. I'll protect there too. Okay, that is not a thing that makes sense. So I'll play here. Just to make sure that there's no weird forcing move things. So this isn't deny ever. I don't know. I'm not sure what he's trying to do. I'll just protect here. Maybe he wants to try to clamp and do a throw in or something. I don't know. So what is he going to? What is he going to do? That's the question. Just make sure he can't get more, you know, stuff. At this point you can see, okay, but you can see you have one eye and it's not really enough to live. You kind of need two of them, so this just doesn't work. Sure. Is that counting? It's counting. So we're ahead by 30 points. Okay. I would say thank you for the game, but I have no clue how to do that on here. So, let's go with the recap. Long story short, I played dual 3/4s, enclosed, diagonal off, because I wanted to build the top, or just because you just don't want to get into a complicated fight or any kind of fight. So you just diagonal off. It's fine. Going for territory. Getting sente, making the large points, things like that. He kicked me. Got our extension. Works nice with this back off here. 2 spaces. Completely normal. Last open part on the board. Went ahead and did some fighting over it. And then now we're into center. I mean, we literally went corner, side, center. That's all we did today. Corner, side, center. So now we're leaning and just developing the center. Very, very obviously, he should be playing some kind of move in like the sector line here. In order to try to reduce me, instead he plays like way over here, allowing me to go and try something like that. And again, if you want to play this move here, and it's not the end of the world. If you want to do that, that's fine. This unfortunately doesn't work. Again, weird move, because now I can just go ahead and kill that stone off, and now it's not ever going to be a problem ever again, because that's now my stone. So we surrounded him, focusing on larger points on the board where the 2 stones was just not it. So he captured that, then we kept this low because we were looking for a profit. Now, our profit is saying all about that middle. Now, this part is the saddest thing about everything, because if we wanted to, we could probably play somewhere in here, and I would be shocked if I couldn't kill this group. I would be absolutely dumbfounded if somehow, like, this group right over here, right, that little stick couldn't actually be killed. But we didn't play that aggressively. Instead, we played just go ahead and surroundy stuff. Make sure we're all nice and strong, because ideally we have nothing really worth fighting over, because he's not having enough territory to care about it. So, yeah, he lives. He lives. That's it. Game over. All we did is maximize our profit for 9Q. That's all we did. Like, where's our potential? Maximize potential. Look for force moves, maybe maximize some of that potential, and bam, large areas practically fall right into our lap. So I hope you enjoyed this game, where we show exactly why sector lines and potential are just so gosh darn amazing. Let's play again. Alright, and we are here once again as black. Oh yeah? Alright. So doing dual 3/4s again. Kind of playing that older style. Going to approach low rather than high. Alright, so here is the thing that we're going to do. We're just going to settle, if at all possible. We're not going to really get into anything complex. Jerk. Okay. I'm going to go into Atari like so. My shape's going to be destroyed, but that's just the way this works. Why did I do that? I could have played here, actually. This is fine, I guess. It's not the best shape in the world, but it's a good enough shape. Making the more shapes while he's on the second line. Playing a 1Q right now, though you can't tell because I didn't give you the freaking... Oh my god, names. Seriously, names, sir. Give me your name. You. Bam, bam. There you go. Going to connect him here, so this gets a 2-space extend. We'll probably go ahead and make an enclosure like so. Getting our territories. Alright, he took that. I'll get my other enclosure, because we're doing corners, sides, and centers. Push away from my thickness, which I think is this little guy. And then take an enclosure, or extension from my enclosure for myself, because those are always a good thing to grab. Corners, check. Sides, check. You know what time it is, ladies and gentlemen. It is time to take the last large point on the center. I'll take this one first. I lied, because this is like an extension kind of thing that you could take still, so let's go ahead and grab that. It's almost time for the center bits. It's almost time to not go in there. Yeah, we're going in the center. We're going in the center. All right, that is an invasion. So where can this invasion go? You know what? Don't really know where that invasion could go. And you know what? Don't really care where it can go either. Do we care? Do we really care? I don't think we do. Instead, we're going to just try and develop the center now because corners are done, sides are done. It's all about that middle. So I'm thinking, hear me out, hear me out, hear me out. I'm thinking I can use a forcing move here to threaten to go through his large knight, right? Now, what's the purpose of that, you might ask yourself? Well, it's actually really stupidly straightforward. All I'm doing is surrounding a corner to maybe try and develop into the middle. Okay. Preventing him from going into the center of the board. Alright, he gave me Sente. That means I can lean on this one next. Or kill it off if he lets me play here again. I'm fine with either or. Okay. So we're going to be leaning on here a little bit. I'll go ahead and make sure my corner is nice and strong. Don't want to get my corner in trouble. And now we're quite literally just making a wall in the middle of the board. Across half the board. Okay, there we go. He retook, so we connect. All we're doing right now is with our every move, all we're doing is seeking to maximize that profit. This is a side move. We don't care about it. Let's lock him out of that middle. That's where all the action's going right now. Same thing as last time. He's directly on the sector line, so I'm going to ask, can I disconnect that stone? He says I can. That is a very, very, very nice thing to say. Tell you what. I don't want to tell you to just remove all of your potential just to gain something here. So let's go ahead and play this first. Let's go ahead and just play this first. We'll keep some of our territory. Could you stop? You're trying to ruin my influence. What a jerk. I rather liked my influence. There we go. Oh, I was the honey on the inside, not the outside. Well, then again, never mind. Okay. Make sure that the stone's nicely captured. Our corner gets large. That wasn't Sente. I could have just given up the 2 stones here. But that's okay. I feel that's fine now. Still give me that pokey 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 action. Still give me that poking action. But does it matter at this point anymore? Because you have to keep in mind, this is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15. 2, 4, 6, 8. It's not doing so great, is it? Okay. Now we're leaning against him again just to maximize our other potential, which is here. Because this is a big frickin' corner that can't kill you. There is no shape he can make that could kill a 3, 6, 9, 12, 13 point ice base. I don't know a lot about this game, but I know the killing of the 13 point ice base is not real. That one's real. Been avoiding that one for a while now, to be honest. Poor little stone's dead. Feel so bad for a little guy. Never mind. It's all fine. I was wrong. It's completely good. It couldn't be better, man. I do believe that everything in here is gonna be going okay. It's all according to plan, don't you know? Monkey jumpoo. Turn near's gonna be kind of big too, because if he plays there, it's like all that territory. If I play here, maybe this is reduced, maybe that's reduced. I mean, we don't really know what all is reduced. He resigned the game, we know that. I'm up by 45 points, apparently. More than last time. And once again, this is just complete and utter basic play. I played for territory. I mean, he gave me the wall. I had no choice about that. But I played for territory, pushed away from my... hell, I did push away from my thickness. Huh. I pushed away from my thickness. Is that a bad move? Because if he plays there, then there's like stuff in the corner though, right? I think I stand by this move even though I'm not entirely certain why. It like defends the corner a little bit more, puts pressure on him. It's Sente so I can grab my extension. I think it's okay. Do you want to play faster? You could go bam and play something like this and something like that instead. That'd be okay. This one's really good because if he tries to come out, then that's huge. So here we're threatening to cut through. He said I can't. Then we're like, psych! Never wanted to cut through you. Oh my god, I just wanted to surround you the entire time. Oh man. You fell for it. Isn't your face red? Again, same thing. Just leaning on some stuff to grow, maximizing our potential. He plays a slow move, has nothing to do with the fact that we're growing in the middle, so we just didn't care about that one either. Here we changed, Here we changed our mind and decided it would be a good idea to, you know, keep our territory. Good plan, right? And yeah, all very straightforward. Hope you enjoyed today's basics games. They were a little bit less eventful, less aggressive than we usually have been seeing lately. But it was requested in my Discord that I do some more maximizing potential kind of style of games. So I hope this kind of showed that very, very nicely. Maybe some instances in these games you weren't able to see yourself how you can maximize your potential, and it might give you, some ideas or some nice applications you can see with your own eyes, and how those things can kind of come about. Either way, hope you enjoyed today's basics games, and as always, I will see you next time. Take care, everybody.